They're tiny but fierce, super strong, and workaholics. Welcome to Facts and History. When we think of ants, these are some of the first characteristics that come to mind. But did you know there's much more to them than meets the eye? There's an entire hidden world within ant colonies that we humans have only just begun to uncover. From bizarre food storage habits to extreme methods of defending their young, here are 10 things that lie beneath the mysterious world of ants. Number 1. Food gardens. Humans aren't the only species with a taste for the finer things in life. While most people would be happy to snack on a piece of fruit or a tasty insect, leafcutter ants prefer a nice salad. These ants can be found throughout tropical regions of the world, and they have developed a taste for the leaves of certain plants. Instead of simply eating the leaves, though, these ants take their love of salads to the next level by farming them. Leafcutter ants work together to cut off sections of leaves from plants and carry them back to their nest. There, they deposit the leaves in special chambers where they grow fungus that the ants can then eat, just like farmers tend to their crops. Leafcutter ants also guard their fungus gardens against predators that might want to eat their dinner. Scientists believe that ants started practicing agriculture as much as 50 million years ago, which makes them some of the earliest known farmers in the world. Number 2. Living bridges. You may have walked across a suspension bridge without even realizing it. In some parts of the world, ants work together to build natural bridges that allow them to cross wide gaps in the ground. These bridges are made out of the bodies of dead ants that the colony uses as building blocks. The living ants form a chain across the gap and lift up their abdomens to create a pathway. Then the dead ants fill in the space between the living ones to form a solid surface. The result is a natural bridge that can span up to 13 centimeters, which is big enough for other ants to walk across safely. In some cases, the bridges are so sturdy that they can even hold small lizards and spiders. Number 3. Venom Factories. Many ants are capable of delivering a painful sting, but one species takes things to a whole new level. Bullet ants are known for having the most painful bite of any ant in the world. The pain has been compared to being shot at close range, hence the name. But bullet ants aren't just dangerous for those who get bitten, they're also a major threat to their colony mates. That's because bullet ants produce their own venom, and they don't hold back when they spray it. A single bullet ant can squirt out over 120 microliters of venom, and that's enough to paralyze its prey. It's no wonder why colony mates have evolved to defend themselves against this potent spray. Some species even work together to create giant balls of ants that roll around the forest floor. Each ball is made out of thousands of ants, all working together to avoid being sprayed with venom. If the ball gets too big, though, it can crush the ants inside, so it takes a lot of teamwork to keep moving forward. Number 4. Slavery. While some ant colonies work together peacefully, others live under the rule of a tyrant. Slave makers are a type of ant that raids other colonies to steal their eggs and larvae. They then take the eggs back to their own nest and raise the larvae as if they were their own. The slave maker ants don't actually kill the workers from the raided colony, but they do force them to work for the slave maker queen. The workers are forced to do menial tasks like collecting food and building tunnels. In some cases, the slaves make up as much as half the population of their colony. That means there are a lot of workers toiling away for the benefit of their captors. Number 5. Honeydew. It might not look like much, but honeydew is one of the most valuable substances on Earth, and lucky for ants, it's one of the easiest foods to obtain. All they have to do is partner up with another insect that eats plants, like an aphid. As the aphid feeds on the plant, it excretes a sticky substance called honeydew. This substance is full of nutrients and sugars, and it's a favorite treat for ants. To get their hands on it, the ants protect the aphids from predators and even carry them around on their backs. In some cases, ants have developed special pouches on their bodies that they use to carry around their aphid friends. It's an unusual partnership, but it works out well for both species. Number 6. Undercover Mode. While some ants are social butterflies, others prefer to stay hidden away in their nest. Trapjaw ants are some of the most elusive creatures in the world, and they've developed some amazing adaptations to help them hide from predators. One of the most obvious features of trapjaw ants is their large pincers. These pincers are used to grip onto surfaces and allow the ants to hang upside down. That might not sound like much, but it allows the ants to sneak up on their prey from unexpected angles. In addition to their powerful pincers, trapjaw ants also have excellent camouflage. They're often only a few millimeters long, which makes them difficult to spot, and their colors help them blend in with their surroundings. In fact, some trapjaw ants are so well camouflaged that they are nearly impossible to see with the naked eye. Number 7. Zombie ants. Imagine being controlled by a parasite and then biting the person you love the most. That's what happens to some ant colonies when they're infected with the zombifying fungus. This fungus has a scary name, but it's actually very common in nature. It's estimated that over 500 species of ants are infected by this fungus every year, and it's especially common among leafcutter ants. The fungus starts to take over as soon as the spores land on the ant. The spores enter the body through the exoskeleton and set up shop immediately. As the fungus grows, it starts to control the minds of its hosts. It instructs the ants to act natural, tricking their colony mates into thinking everything's all right. Once the fungus is ready to spread, it instructs the ants to head to the highest point in the colony and bite down on the leaf they've been farming. With the fungus now in control of the body, it uses the dead ants as a launching pad to infect other members of the colony, and the cycle of zombification begins again. Number 8. Electric warfare. When two ant colonies clash in battle, it can be a sight to behold. The ants work together to overpower their opponents and protect their colony at all costs. But some species take things to a whole new level by using electricity in combat. Bullet ants have powerful stingers that they use to inject their venom into their opponents. But the real power comes when multiple ants team up to attack a single target. When a group of bullet ants attack, they each stab the target from a different angle. That means the target is hit with multiple doses of venom at once, which can be fatal. But it gets even weirder. Some scientists believe that bullet ants are able to sense each other's electrical fields, which helps them coordinate their attacks. If this is true, it means that ants are using electromagnetics to fight their battles. Number 9. Sand tunnels. When you picture an ant colony, you might imagine a network of tunnels hidden beneath the ground. That's certainly true for many species of ants, but it's not the case for everyone. Desert ants have adapted to their environment in a unique way. Instead of digging tunnels beneath the sand, these ants build them above it. They create intricate networks of tunnels and chambers that are perfectly adapted to the desert heat. The tunnels are narrow and winding, which helps to keep the colony cool. In addition, the ants use their bodies to regulate the temperature inside the tunnel. They fan the air with their bodies to create a breeze. That helps to cool the colony down. These amazing adaptations allow desert ants to thrive in some of the hottest environments on Earth. Number 10. Explosives. Some ant colonies take defense to a whole new level by creating explosives. Fire ants are known for their explosive behavior, and they're not afraid to use it on their enemies. When attacked, fire ants release a chemical called solenopsin. This chemical is similar to the explosive TNT, and it can cause serious damage. Fire ants also produce another chemical called oleic acid. This acid is released when the ants are crushed, and it creates a burning sensation. Both chemicals are extremely effective at defending the colony, and they've helped fire ants to become one of the most successful species in the world. Now it's time to take a look at something else that's often misunderstood. Take our quiz to find out what type of animal you really are. And do you and T forget to tell us what you think about the hidden world of ants in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe so you never miss another awesome video. See you next time!